Hey guys, it's Devin, and welcome to Gun Refusal Skills 101. Today we're going to learn how to say no to firearms in a safe, confident, and respectful manner. Whether you're at a party, hanging out with friends, or in any other situation, knowing how to refuse can make a big difference. It can be tough, but there are ways to handle it. Let's go through some strategies. Did you know that in the United States, firearm injuries are a leading cause of death among young men aged 15 to 34? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, in recent years, black males are disproportionately affected by firearm violence compared to other young men. But why are black males more impacted? Well, several factors such as systemic inequalities, poverty, lack of access to resources and opportunities, gang activity, and community violence contribute to the high rates of firearm violence among black males. Whether they call it a Glock, a piece, a gat, strap, rod, pipe, Roscoe, pole, or pew-pew, do not become a statistic. Firearm violence has devastating consequences that ripple through our communities, affecting individual families and society as a whole. There are too many consequences for firearm violence, from death, suicides, permanent disability, and long-term pain. The price you will pay is just not worth it. There is also the extensive medical treatment and rehabilitation you will need if you are a victim of gun violence. The emotional trauma of witnessing or experiencing firearm violence can lead to PTSD, anxiety, depression, and survivor's guilt, necessitating professional mental health support. Shooters can face legal consequences, including many years behind bars. Imagine losing your entire youth because of a dumb decision. Thank you all for watching again. We really appreciate it. Now let's talk about 6 gun refusal skills that you can use. These skills can help young men navigate situations involving firearms responsibly, whether they're refusing access to firearms for themselves or resisting pressure from peers or external influences. First up, rule number 1 is say no clearly. Use a firm voice. You don't need to shout, but make sure that your words are strong and confident. You can say, "No thanks, I'm not into that." This is what we call assertive communication, and it means confidently expressing your decisions and boundaries, even in challenging situations. Rule number 2 is give a reason. Keep it simple and honest. You can say, "Nah man, my parents would kill me if they found out I had a gun or I was playing with a gun," and your friends and peers should respect your reasoning. Rule number 3 is suggest an alternative. Offer something else to do instead. You could say, "Nah thanks, how about we play basketball instead?" Or, "Want to grab some food? I'm hungry, man." If you're caught in tough situations where you have to decide, you could say something like, "These hands are weapons enough. I don't need any guns." Rule number 4 is give a reason, fact, or excuse. Find an excuse to get away from the person or the situation. Practice the excuse in person now so that you won't hesitate or be unconfident when you're talking to the person who's trying to offer you the gun or firearm. Have a code word to use with your friends and family. Text them the word and then they'll call you to give you an excuse to go home or leave the situation. You could say something like, "Sorry man, I gotta go. I got something going on at the crib." Or you could say, "My mom will ground me if she saw me with a gun, man. I can't do it." Or you could say like, "Man, I'm already grounded for something I already did. If she caught me with this, I would never leave my room, so I can't be playing with guns right now." Rule number 5 is de-escalating the situation or using de-escalating techniques. Sometimes saying no can be a tense thing to do. Try to calmly diffuse tense situations involving firearms or discussions about firearms, promoting a peaceful resolution. Last but not least, rule number 6 is humanizing yourself. Humanizing yourself can be a very valuable gun refusal skill by helping establish a personal connection and foster empathy from others. You can humanize yourself by sharing a personal experience that you had with gun violence. If you didn't have it, you can make it up to make the other person feel bad about like bringing the gun in your presence or letting you know more about the gun or just telling you about the gun in general. Once they understand where you're coming from and they see that it's personal to you, more than likely they'll back off. Remember, practice these skills regularly. Role play with a friend or family member to get comfortable with these different scenarios. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you smart. With practice and confidence, you can handle any situation that comes your way. That's it for the lesson, guys. Stay safe, stay smart, and always be true to yourself. If you want to learn more life skills like these, we have more interactive resources in the BrotherlyACT app, and you can always ask Devin the chatbot any question about gun refusing, and you know Devin to hook you up. He always does. As always, thank you all for watching this video and helping us keep the vision moving forward. Peace.